Hi there friends and welcome back to Wordly Wise Book 5. I'm Teacher Ulrich and today we'll continue with Lesson 2. It's time for Day 3 of Lesson 2. Now in today's lesson we will answer some activity questions. Make sure that you have the activity 2B, 2C, check, and 2D. That's it. So it's 2B, 2C, and 2D. Let's begin with 2B. Making connections. Circle the letter next to each correct answer. There may be more than one correct answer. Number 1. Which word or words go with thirsty? Is it A, aroma, B, cluster, C, beverage, or D, brittle? Which word or words go with thirsty? C, beverage. Beverage. It's a drink. 2. Which word or words go with break? A, tropical, B, bland, C, fragile, D, brittle. Which word or words go with break? It's C, fragile, and D, brittle. Those two. 3. Which word or words go with want very much? A, consume, B, desire, C, cluster, D, crave. Which word or words go with want very much? B, desire, D, crave. 4. Which word or words go with equal? A, equipment, B, equivalent, C, combination, or D, introduction. Which word or words go with equal? It's B, equivalent. Only B. 5. Which word or words go with sell to another country? A, exceed, B, exclaim, C, export, D, extract. Which word or words go with sell to another country? It's C, export. So make sure you got all the right answers. We won't be coming back. Next, number 6. Which word or words go with dull? A, bland, B, dreary, C, brittle, D, drab. So this is quite tricky. You might not get all of them. There's one that's very important for you to get. So which word or words go with dull? Bland. That's one we learned, right? Dreary is another one. Boring, right? And drab. Oh, this is such a drab. It's so boring. Bland. Number 7. Which word or words go with get? A, purchase, B, introduce, C, cluster, D, obtain. Which word or words go with get? A, purchase, and D, obtain. Purchase because if you buy something, you get it, right? 8. Which word or words go with eat? A, purchase, B, consume, C, digest, D. Combine. Which word or words go with eat? It's B. Consume and C. Digest. Digest means when your body breaks up the food inside. So in your stomach, in your abdomen, is your digestive organs, your stomach and your digestive tract. 9. Which word or words go with grow? A. Mature. B. Elevate. C. Develop. D. Cultivate. Which word or words go with grow? C. Develop. D. Cultivate. Mature. Mature can also mean grow if it's used as you are becoming mature, you're growing up. The flower is maturing, it's growing, right? 10. Which word or words go with remove? A. Exceed. B. Extract. C. Expose. D. Exclaim. Which word or words go with remove? B. Extract. Great. Make sure you got all these correct answers. Next, let's move on to 2C. Determining meanings. Circle the letter next to each answer choice that correctly completes the sentence. There may be more than one correct answer. Great. Let's begin with number 1. The beverage A was made from milk and strawberries. The beverage B of sand got all over the floor. The beverage C spun out of control when it hit a rock. The beverage D came with lunch in the cafeteria. So which are correct? Which complete the sentence the beverage? The beverage A was made from milk and strawberries. The beverage D came with lunch in the cafeteria. Beverage is something you drink. 2. Clusters. A. Of smoke rose from the chimney. Clusters B. Of rain came suddenly, so we ran inside. Clusters C. Of nuts were found in the tree near the squirrel's nest. Clusters D. Of medals were worn proudly by the Olympians. So clusters are things together. So which are correct? Clusters C. Of nuts were found in the tree near the squirrel's nest. So the nuts were together. And then clusters D. Of medals were worn proudly by the Olympians. The medals were all around their necks, clustered together. Next, number 3. A craving A can be very strong and powerful. A craving B for salty foods can be satisfied with a pretzel or with pretzels. So pretzels are like salty bread things. It's very nice. Looks like this. Pretzel. A craving C broke, causing the bridge to collapse. A craving D was included in Nanny's birthday present. So which are correct? A craving, A, can be very strong and powerful. Oh, I want chocolate ice cream so bad. A craving, B, for salty foods can be satisfied with pretzels. Next, number 4. The introduction, A, of the airplane made long-distance travel much faster. The introduction, B, at the beginning of the book was boring. The introduction, C, in the engine needs gasoline. The introduction, D, of the new principal took place in the gym. So which are correct? The introduction, A, of the airplane made long-distance travel much faster. The introduction, B, at the beginning of the book was boring. Ugh. The introduction, D, of the new principal took place in the gym. Next, number 5. A tropical A island usually has beaches and palm trees. A tropical B breeze caressed us as we sat in the sun. Caress is touch you lightly. A breeze is a wind. A tropical breeze caressed us as we sat in the sun. A tropical C, friend is one you can rely on. A tropical D, mistake is one that could have been easily avoided. So which are correct? A tropical A, island usually has beaches and palm trees. A tropical B, breeze caressed us as we sat in the sun. So it could be a warm, wet, moist breeze, wind. Next, number 6. We exported A, grain to many different countries. We exported B, ourselves if we didn't listen to others. We exported C, items only to places we trusted. We exported D, gifts with each other that we made ourselves. Which are correct? We exported A, grain to many different countries. And we exported items only to places we trusted. Great, so make sure you got the right ones. Some have 2 correct answers, some have 3. Next, number 7. A combination of A, leftovers was in one big container in Maricella's lunch. Container for Maricella's lunch. Let me read that again. A combination of A, leftovers was in one big container for Maricella's lunch. Maricella's, that's a girl's name. A combination of B, the flag was at the top of the flagpole. A combination of C, friends and basketball makes for a great afternoon. A combination of D, sleeping should be in bed. So which are correct? A combination of A, leftovers was in one big container for Maricella's lunch. A combination of C, friends and basketball makes for a great afternoon. Next, number 8. A bland A was missing from the bookshelf. A bland B textbook can make class boring. A bland C food like mashed potatoes can still be delicious. And a bland D is easily mistaken for the real thing. Which are correct? A bland B textbook can make class boring. A bland C food like mashed potatoes can still be delicious. Next up, we have some questions. 2D. Completing sentences. Complete the sentences to demonstrate your knowledge of the words in bold. The words in bold are the words with thicker letters. Number 1. An example of a brittle food is... An example of a brittle food is what? Write your own sentence. And full stop. An example of a brittle food is a baked potato. You can write something else like a cookie or something that's brittle. Number 2. If you combine black and white, you make the color what? Gray. If you combine black and white, you make the color gray. 3. If two things are equivalent, that means they are what? If two things are equivalent, that means they are the same. If two things are equivalent, that means they are the same. Question number 4. An example of something that cannot be purchased is... An example of something that cannot be purchased is a human, right? We cannot purchase people. Number 5. My favorite food to consume is... What? What's your favorite food? Dumplings. My favorite food to consume is dumplings. What's yours? I like pork dumplings. So nice. Number 6. If I were visiting a tropical country, I would... If I were visiting a tropical country, I would... So what would you do? Play on the beach. Yes. If I were visiting a tropical country, I would play on the beach. Not all tropical countries have beaches, but most do. 7. I introduce myself by saying what? I introduce myself by saying... Sorry. Who I am. I introduce myself by saying who I am. I'm Teacher Ulrich. Number 8. The one thing I crave more than anything is... Lots of sleep, right? One thing I crave more than anything is lots of sleep. How about you? Great. So next, number 9. If my family owned a lot of land, I would cultivate what? If my family owned a lot of land, I would cultivate vegetables. I'll just cultivate a bunch of vegetables. Cabbage, broccoli, all kinds of different things. Pumpkins, that would be nice. Some corn, some soybeans. So if my family owned a lot of land, I would cultivate vegetables. Number 10. My favorite beverage is what? My favorite beverage is water with lime. My favorite beverage is water with lime. What's yours? Great. So make sure that you got these sentences or sentences of your own. So in today's lesson, we completed the activities 2B, 2C, and 2D. That's it for today's lesson. Great job and thanks for joining. Remember to come again for day 4. I can't wait to see you then. Goodbye for now, friends. Bye.